Good day. Welcome once again to Moments with Dr. Steve. I'm Dr. Steve Bonenberger, and today I love the days we talk about everything, but AkelDeema, the Saga, Volume 1, Kingdom Builders. This is my great epic work that I'm still working on, and I believe I'll be writing this tale in full or in part until the day I'm no longer able to do so, or the Lord takes me home. Go to stalegious.org, pick up a copy, and you will enjoy the journey. It is quite the thrilling ride. Now, today we're going to talk about Lonely No More. And I want you to know something as we start our conversation on this day. Droughts end, deserts bloom, dry gulches flash flood, oceans refresh, souls couple. In AkelDeema, the Saga, Volume 1, Kingdom Builders. Head over to stalegious.org, pick up a copy for a small contribution that helps us megaphone our ministry and our message further and further and further to more and more humans. We live in an era of such deep and regretful solitude, don't we? Such deep and regretful solitude. We live in this age when marriages fail far more than they succeed, when men and women choose and prefer lives of solitude over lives of coupling, where decoupling and singularity trump relationship. Now and then others choose and prefer unions. Now and then men and women decide that they're going to journey as a team. The scene is really simple. A broken down and forgotten man heads to a new place to live. His career and life purpose have washed away like sand scratching and scrawling that disappear with the morning tide. He meets a woman who knew of his appearance far longer and before he was ever made aware of his own arrival. And she herself is alone for the majority of her days, has been alone. And she studies this man that she knows is heading in her direction and learns of his character. And she determines that this man, if he will have her, is to be her lifelong, longed for partner. And she proposes to him on the first day that they meet, that they marry. And they decide, and he is overwhelmed, but is intrigued, and he is smitten. And they decide that they will defy the culture, and they will decide that they will cling to one another. And he, though he is confused and confounded, yet this woman's appeal is so precious, he says yes to her proposal and is swept up in the pull tide of her love and her affirmation and her positive ambitions. And the two are wedded and welded together in an afternoon anteroom of a dilapidated church building on a frosty evening in a forgotten place known by the locals as AkelDeema, the place and the land where none dwell. Now, Solitude now and then ends. Think that through for a moment. Think about it and reimagine your own either forced or culturally enforced solitude coming to a close. Imagine someone arriving that knows you too well, and someone who determines that a part of their being now and their purpose is to care for you. Despite your frailties and emotional luggage that spills out and splits at the seams and pours pain on anyone who comes within earshot. And the two of you decide that you're going to join forces together, and they choose you and you choose them, and their luggage that spills and splits and pours and sends pain into other people's lives. Imagine the two of you wedded and soul welded together. Imagine the two of you awaking after a night of passion that you thought no longer possible. Imagine the two of you deciding where to get breakfast the morning after and still bearing that aroma of giggling and sensuality and sexual prowess. Imagine the two of you knowing this then is the forecast for the remainder of your combined days and years and decades. Souls couple. In the end, I always write love stories. In the end, AkelDeema, the Saga Volume 1 is really a love story between two forlorn and castaway humans who decide to couple. Head over to stainallegis.org, pick up a copy of AkelDeema, the Saga, Volume 1, Kingdom Builders, or any of my other work, and relish in and cherish the tender moments that Prof Tribute and Maddie create for each other and then share as a team. We're building a global cultural conversation. We are less than until you join the conversation. Head over to stainallegis.org, drop us a note. Till then, I'm Dr. Steve. Travel far.